Welcome back to ZK1 Plays. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. Today we're going to be hunting for a shiny Chespin. Chespin is one of my favorite grass starters. It is definitely my favorite from Generation 6 of the games. And yeah, with Mega Chesnaught coming very soon in Pokemon Legends ZA, I can't wait to find one for myself. So let's get into it. As always, please leave a like, comment, or a subscribe on the video. It means a lot to me, especially as I'm pushing toward 1,000 subscribers, really getting close to my goal, so help me reach it, please. Now let's get into how to find a shiny Chespin / Chesnaught for use in Pokemon Legends ZA. I can't wait to get into it. So what we're going to need is, first off, the Blueberry Academy Indigo Disc DLC. As you can see, it's right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Canyon biome. Now, if you haven't seen my last couple videos covering starters, you will need the biodiversity increased in the Canyon biome to be able to even do this, all right? So I'll talk about that, but let's go here to the Chargestone Cavern Flying Point. It's inside of a cave if you're looking for it. All right, so in order to increase your biodiversity, what you got to do is you have to farm these things called blueberry points right there, or battle points. I think they're blueberry points. Once you get 3,000, as you can see there in the top right-hand corner, you can go to the League Room, which is inside the terrarium, it's inside of the Blueberry Academy. And once you get to the League Room, use the PC there to upgrade your biodiversity in the Canyon biome, and that's when you're going to be able to spawn in these Chespin. Now, I don't see any spawning right now, but I promise this is the place where they spawn. And actually, they're one of the only grass types that can spawn here. There it is, in this this cave system. All right, and so what we're going to do, throw down a picnic, and we are going to make a grass-type shiny sandwich. And then it should be that that's the only grass, or the only Pokemon that we're encountering besides specific areas. All right, so the grass-type sandwich we're going to make. Quick reminder, I do have a shiny guide for every single shiny type sandwich in the game, and I've linked it right here in the iCard if you need it. But for this one, we're going to use lettuce, salty and sour, or you could use salty and spicy, but I'm going to use salty and sour with a lettuce, and that's going to give you a grass shiny sandwich, all right? So build your sandwich, look in the top right for those benefits to come on screen. Sparkling, tidal, and encounter power for grass. Good. Press Y to exit the picnic, and then you're going to begin to see Chespin spawning in everywhere. See, just as I said, this is the only grass type that can spawn here, and so you're going to find plenty of spawns of this Pokemon. Now, around the crystal, like over there, you can see there's a couple of other things spawning in, but for the most part, in the main cave system, it's only going to be Chespin, which is incredible, because you're going to get so many spawns, you're going to be able to find a shiny very quickly, hopefully. All right, so here's what you can do. I'm going to be riding around Quilladin and just despawning stuff and running around looking. But you can also just stay kind of in this area, pop down a picnic, and then spam Y to get back out. And as soon as you get back out, walk in circles, and you'll spawn back in a ton more Chespin. You can do this instead of running around with Quilladin if you want, because there are some places like this that are just good vantage points, and you can see a lot of spawns at one time. It's kind of up to you. I like the more active version of searching on Quilladin, just running around, despawning things by running away and then coming back to the area. But I can understand if you'd rather do this, like if you're watching a movie or something, this may be a little bit easier. So, all right, good luck. We're going to see if we can find a shiny Chespin here in just a minute. There's one right there. Finally, shiny Chespin. And look at this. This is kind of one of the longer hunts for this one. And it took me a whole 5 minutes. These things spawn pretty quickly with how many spawns you're able to get going at one time. And so, yeah, you're looking for the red hood on it, all right? And if you want to check it, which of course you shouldn't need to because it's so bright, you can throw out your let's go. But let's attack and see what happens. Heck yeah. Shiny Chespin on screen. Let's see if we can get him in a ball. One thing to note about shiny Chespin, he does have the move Wood Hammer a lot of the time. That means that you probably want to be careful because if you use False Swipe to get him to 0 health, he uses Wood Hammer, he will faint himself before you're able to catch him. So just be careful with that. Let's get him in a ball. There we go, first time capture on the repeat ball. Shiny Chespin was caught. All right, popping down a picnic so you can see my shiny Chespin. There's a couple of them here, as well as the shiny Chesnaught. And man, what a fun hunt. This one's actually pretty simple to do, and it's really, really a good time. And so I hope that you enjoyed this quick guide on how to find a shiny Chespin. I hope that it's easy for you, and you're able to find one very quickly. You should definitely comment below if you are able to find one using my guide. And yeah, I'm very excited to see Mega Chesnaught in Pokemon Legends ZA. I had a recent video kind of breaking down his stats and what he could look like in that game. So if you haven't seen that, please check it out. It's a fun one. And yeah, it's one of my favorite starters of all time, and I'm just so excited to see where they're going to go with his stats and ability and just how powerful he could be as a shiny or just as a Pokemon in general. So, okay, enjoy finding a shiny Chespin, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in to Ziki1 Plays, and peace out.